first of all, congratulations to everybody here. Drag your ass out of bed on a day where it's almost easy to stay in bed. You guys decided to come here and work out. So good. You notice my mentality during the rounds today. I'm like, just do another round. Just shut up and do another round. Sometimes you can show up and make yourself do it. We're going to talk about doing it today. Yeah. And one of the things that I really want to pay attention to that we've been doing all week is getting off your back. How do you get off your back? A lot of people tell me, oh, I like to play this butterfly game. I like to do this arm drag game with my feet in the hips. Okay, and I always say, well, how do you get there? Well, when I do. That's the answer I get. Well, I mean, like when I get there, I'm like, no, I actually don't know what you mean when you get there. How do you get there? Because when you got there, if I said, how do you do it? You're going to be like, oh, you do the arm drag, like you do this, you're just going to, and you pull this, and you stretch, right, you do all this sort of stuff. But how do you get there? And most people really don't have an idea of how they get there. So I'm going to have a couple people come up here and show me how they get there. And the number one thing is going to be like create a sweep, create a submission, or create a stand-up. Right? So let's get, can you do a drill real quick?
Yeah. Oh.
Try to bring you in, yeah, a little bit. Go with the knees, it goes really easy. How come nobody laughed? Okay, so look, all we're going to do is, the reason why I picked Vinny is because it's the pulls, and his job a lot of times is to, if I get you down on your back, let's see if you can get up. Okay, like that's a big part of Vinny's game, and he catches people in the panic. Okay, when they realize the first couple of times that they're having a hard time getting up, they start bothering with themselves in their head, and they start giving up pieces of the farm. If I just give up this part, I'll be free. Nope, and it gets worse. And then they take more of your farm and more of your farm, and pretty soon they own all your land. That's basically what happens. So, you're going to start on your back. You're going to start in the guard. I'm not putting a time limit on this, right? You're in a tournament. Let's say he's up 2 points on the takedown. Do you think Vin is in a real hurry right now, being up 2 points to hurry up and pass? Or do you think he's going to, like, work the clock a little bit? Now, mind you, we're doing a sport at this point. Right? So if you're playing any other sport, you're yelling at Bill Belichick for not running the clock the right way. You're yelling at Tom Brady. You're yelling at whatever basketball coach, whatever hockey coach. Just like, man, you should have held on to that. You guys were up. Right? That's part of the game. So you have to understand that people are going to play that part of the game. Okay? So he's going to hold you down. And the main thing you need to do first is to get to a comfortable position where your back's off the mat. For most people, it's going to be some sort of butterfly or whatever, and maybe try to sweep, submit, or stand up. So let's see how this works out. And this is all organic, so ready, set, go. This is how he plays this game, right? And a lot of people are going to play this game. You're going to run into some really good people that do. Just keep going. He's going to pass them, right? And obviously now we're digging ourselves a little bit out of the hole. Vinny's not worried about it. He's up 2 points, right? And the clock is running. But I like, look, Vinny's just not panicking. He's not giving everything up yet. Good, he's still working this, and he's, that outside arm gets in. Oh, now it's a different story. Now I have a little bit more faith that maybe I'll get a good card on the river here. And look, he's right back again. Yeah, keep going. Still not up though, right?
Leg lock.
Oh. All right, great. Vinny's was basically out at the end, and he didn't believe it. He was thought, I'm going to wait another second because I'm getting a little bit tired and everybody's watching. And I don't want Vinny to be on my neck. I know that's what you thought. That's why you didn't do it, but you were out.
Yeah.
Right? Where was he out? You know where he was out. As soon as he had that arm extended like this, and he started to get his hips underneath him, and then you gave a little bit of resistance, and you thought, oh, if I just let this arm bend a little bit, I can move better. And you didn't get out. Right? So the things that we're focusing on is making sure that when you set your frame to try to get out, we work our way back out. Like, you can't go, I need to sit up, I need to bend this now. My analogy all week has been like, you're carrying the groceries in and you're going to figure out how to open the door and hold it open so you can get in. Right? As soon as you let it go, it's going to close on you. So you better stick a foot in there, you better do something along those lines. Right? So what is Vinny's objective when he's passing on the top? Now, it's real important. Remember, just did a lot of rounds of grappling, right? I'm going to talk through some of this stuff so you understand what the game is a little bit better. Okay? What is Vinny trying to do on top? Don't say pass. Again, it's a keep going. Hey, I'm going to climb that mountain. I'm going to climb it. Okay, cool. How are you going to do it? Well, one step at a time. Okay, now you're getting close to the answers.
He's trying to get the hips to shoulders, that real estate.
Say again?
He's trying to get the real estate between the hips and the shoulders.
Yeah, so explain that a little bit more.
He wants control of his hips and control of his shoulder at the X angle that you've been teaching us since I've been here.
I mean, to our ideal side control, right? So, like, generally, where does the head want to be? Where does if Vinny's passing, where does he want his head? At the end result. Where's the room?
Above one shoulder, off to that side.
On the opposite side of the body, high. And he's going to try to do anything he can to make that happen, even without passing the legs, right? And if you notice, a big part of his game is, if you're tying him up on the bottom, he will give resistance, he will take a bite over the top of it, he will make you fix it, but once he gains 2 yards, he keeps 2 yards. And it's your job to try to make him have to work back for it. Another thing that he does really well, that Chuck always did very well, was when he started to lose something, right when he lost it and it was almost back in the guard, he didn't wait and reset. He immediately waited for you to reset and go, oh, I got my legs back in. He's like, no, I'm passing again. And you go, oh, I wasn't ready. Like, I could see the dialect happening as we're going through. These are the things that I want you to pay attention to when you're grappling. Okay? Like, what does the person on top want? So let's kind of walk through some of it there. We're going to do it a little bit slower this time, and you go ready, set, go. Right? Go. Just go past this. Okay. Give him like 6 seconds. Yep, where's his head? Yep, now he's coming up to meet the head when he's up off the ground. So then let's see what he does. We got pants. He's as close to getting to where he wants to be. And then there's the hop over, so you're losing the legs.
It's not the hop over, it's the grip on the pants. The hop over,
I grip on the pants, and then once I get past the legs, now I'm gripping the head.
Okay, let's go back. And this is important because you get to your position, right? And then Vinny goes double grip on the pants. Double grip. Okay. However, his double grip is. So, can you guys turn this way so they can see like what the grip is, right? So he's doing.
Oh, it's beeping.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Love that
you can start trying to set that crusher up. Thank you guys. Or you could start doing that. But what if we wanted to get a break? What if we thought, you know what, my back is off the mat. I would love to maybe get a hand back. Which one's open? Vinny's what? Left or right?
Left one.
The left one. The left one's open. Does Anish still have 2 arms that he could use?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because they both have head positioning, right?
Yeah.
So would it be in Anish's best interest to double down on this elbow right here and try to pull it back into his body? Yep. So double down on that elbow, Anish. No. Over. Yeah, look, just like this. No, you can do that, but look how you had to commit body.
Yes.
Go back, watch. Right? So he gets whatever grip, and he gets to here, right? My hook is still in, correct? So here's the elbow. I'm generally thinking that when I pull this arm in, I know he's going to try to pass on this side, right? Because of which way I'm pulling the arm in. So when you go after it, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to just start capturing the elbow this way. Because now I'm already dictating the side that he wants to pass to, right? And I can get here. Or I get to here, and I go to pull this in, and actually break the grip. Look which side his head gets forced to. Do I figure he's going to do what with his head? I'm going to let you do it. Go ahead and do it. I thought so. And then he's going to start making his pass on the side that he's already on, right? Does everybody see why I'm talking through this? I already know what he's going to do. We just have to do it at a faster and faster pace all the time, right? But again, he gets his grip. I'm not going to pay attention to this one because this is the most important grip for him, but this one backs it up and makes it all possible, right? But this grip here is going to make it so I can control where his body goes and where his head goes, right? If I just go after the head, he still has both legs. He's going to dictate and go whichever way he wants to, and I actually can't move the bottom part, right? So we go again, same exact thing. I might go to the wrist, which is maybe one of the better grips. Look where the grip is, right? So if I want to sit back or I want to use this hook, I'm probably going to come to here and I'm going to break his grip here like this. If he lets me sit back up, cool. But now anytime he's going to try to pass, I know he wants his head on this side, he's probably going to try to go this way, right? And if he does go this way, what's the main thing I'm going to go after? Either way. Is what?
The head.
Head position. And he makes his move. I don't know which way he's going. Yeah, look at this. But look, how did it reset? As soon as we were going to start again, what did I know he was going to do? He was going to go, man, if I can throw this weight up here near your head, I'm going to get my shoulders as high as I can, drop my weight back down on you, and maybe grab your head, and maybe fold you up, and maybe hold you in this position. What I'm trying to get you to do is think a little bit more of how this would work, right? So if I'm going with Vinny, and he's starting low, boom, all right, how, you're going to start, I don't care. Let's say he starts here, right? What's my main objective? He's got my pants tied up, he's going to start passing. What's my main objective? First thing I have to be like, put something out here so he doesn't feel like he can just jump over and go to this side anytime he wants to. Agreed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
If he doesn't get his head position where he wants to get it, is he going to be successful?
No.
No. Am I going to be able to stop him all the time coming this way? I can be successful. I'm going to try to make him go to the outside. When he's not successful, which way do we think he's going to go?
Inside.
He's going to go up. When he goes up, where does the space get created?
Underneath.
On the legs. You see what I'm saying? Can he continue to pass and come forward and hold on to my legs? No. Because the pass is going to go as far as you can without. Look at, that's as far as the shoulders are going. So I know hands are going to start coming out. What should I be paying attention to? Go ahead, watch him move. I'm not going to do anything. Go ahead, start passing. Boom. I had to because he's going backwards. So I'm just going to come this way. Right? I had this way. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Now he goes, look, head here so he can use it to steer me flat. Right? And then at the very end, he's going judo push up, he drops his hips in, bang. And now he ends up being here really heavy. So again, we go back, and he's got whatever tie up he likes. So my job is what?
Push the head.
Stop his shoulders from coming forward, keep the head from getting where it wants to go. Which is his best hand? It's right here. Did you see what his first move was? Ready, set, go? Yeah, look at it. This is his first move. He's like, I'm gonna hold on to this leg that I want out of the way. Right? And then he's gonna start working. That's cool, he's past the legs. I'll start here, ready to go. I'm stopping the shoulders from coming up. Moving the head away. Stopping the shoulders from coming up, yep. Look, move the head up. Start moving my feet back up. Now look, I'm getting off my back a little bit better, right? But the whole thing was Heisman. Right? The whole thing was like, I have to go, oh, I know where he wants to get his shoulders. I know where he wants to get his shoulders. If he keeps pushing, and I push on him, can I move my bottom part? I can. Without having to put my feet in the floor and having to do it. This is the main thing.
Pushing off me.
I'm pushing off you. Right? He gives so much good pressure and tries to redirect this pressure so it works to his advantage. When we put our grip turn in, or we do it as a frame like this or a frame like this, the elbow has to face to the outside. Because if you do this and you face the elbow down, he's gonna go, and he's gonna break that, and then he's gonna crush his weight on it. And now I'm a person with my hands on the inside. Am I dead yet?
No.
No, right? So now we start passing, and he breaks it, and he gets to here. My hands end up on the inside. Go, start passing. Boom, and he gets here. Keep going. And now look, my hands are stuck in the inside. What do I do? All right, we'll see what his next move is. Ready, go. All right, what do I do?
Legs.
I blocked the arm, but more importantly, what did I move? Did I move me?
You shrimped your butt out.
No, I moved his head. You guys didn't see it, did you? You're gonna go back and watch the video. You're gonna go back and watch the video. We get here. Boom. And we start doing, look at my arm is already. Yeah, and I'm gonna start doing this. Right? Because now I got him back parallel. And I know his next move is gonna be what? Shoot, he's gonna turn.
Oh, blocking the head of the right arm.
Does everybody see how I'm trying to pay attention to what he's going to do next based on what I'm doing, rather than Coach, I did the move from class and it didn't work. It's like, yeah, no way. You can throw A moves at a good grappler all day and they're just gonna eat your A moves for breakfast, right? Because they know that's your next move. You have to fake an A move, right? Ever watch Good Strikers? Do they just come in throwing punches or are they fainting all the time?
Faint.
They're making you buy stuff all the time. Ooh, you swatted and they didn't throw anything. They go, oh, I got you. Right? This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get it to where we dictate where that person goes. Does it work out fantastic every time? No. Do you have to be good at bottom side control? Everybody better be saying yes. Right? Your bottom side control should be an extension of your guard.
Yeah. Okay.
It should be the extension of your guard game. Right? So this week, we've been going over simple ways on creating space and trying to keep space based on the same principle. I use Vinny because, man, he's a bull. And obviously, he didn't get that nickname for nothing, right? So it wasn't because I was trying to pull you cold off the bench.
No,
Like,
I get it.
You know, I would pick Greg or you or one of those guys, right? They would just, you know, put you into the mat and make it something, right? So the idea is I can't just throw moves at that because he's not going, ooh, I'm doing this into a submission. He's going position, 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 position. Oh, look at this, I'm in a great spot to now start to go after a submission. Whereas I think most people from the bottom, they start thinking, what sweep am I going to use? Right? How am I going to get to that thing where I do that thing with the arm? How am I going to, and it's all about what we do in today's generation. It's about me, right? What do I want? And me, and I wanted to do this move, and I wanted this triangle, and I wanted this arm bar. And that's not how it works. You're going to get your stuff based on what you get the other person to give you. Which means you're going to earn it. Imagine that. It's just like everything else in life. You're going to earn your way to a position. I use this one all the time. It's just like, Coach, I have a hard time finishing the rear naked choke. What's my question? What's my question to that person? How do you get there? And again, like I said earlier today, if it turns into, oh, well, you know, I mean, when I get there, you know, I'm like, you don't have reps. Your number one job is to go, I get to the back all the time, I get to the back all the time. You get to side control? Right, you got some moves from side control? Yeah, because he gets there all the time. He's got live reps after live reps of making people make mistakes from that position.
That's all it is. It's just reps.
Yeah.
But real quick, when you get put in bottom side control, are you aware of what that person's trying to do on top? Because you do it on top.
So I know what the threats are.
Correct. If I say somebody comes at me and says, I want to be good at defending leg locks, you know what I tell them? Learn leg locks.
Do more leg locks.
Be in them. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, bro. You still haven't fucking learned.
I'll let you guys figure this out in a second. So what I want to do is I want to set up a drill. But I don't want you to do this drill blindly. Okay? My job today is to take white belt to brown belt or black belt or whatever we have here in class today. Right? And get it so you can plug some of this stuff into your game. Whether you're like, this is your first day, or, you know, you've been here for 10 years. You should be able to get part of this and go, you know what, I actually don't do that. So, Vin, I'm going to use
Can I get him again in front of you though before we go?
Yeah, you want to do it right now? Do you know what we worked on this week?
Which specifically? Tuesday? Yes, the high.
All right,
Yep.
so let's go. Let's see if he wants to fix it, and I like this. So let's try this. We're going to start close guard, right? Is this making sense for everybody?
Yeah.
Sometimes I do more talking than anything, but like be processing this for wherever you're at. Okay? Or I'm not teaching moves. I'll show you techniques that come off of different things. My objective as a coach is to not teach moves. My objective as a coach is to get you to understand how to break down things so you can teach yourself. Real quick, who's your best coach? What's that? Great
Yourself.
question. It's you. How many people talk to themselves when they grapple? Yeah, guess what? You should. Right? Here's the best part. Yeah, that's fine. You're still good. Listen, and no matter what you're doing, I talk shit to myself nonstop. Nonstop. Like, man, I really don't feel like I'm shut the fuck up. Get in the car, like just be. Yeah, you have to do that, right? So the same thing here. Except you're thinking, all right, he's gonna grab this. He's gonna grab this. He goes this way. You're your best coach. Nobody can hear it. Right? So if it doesn't start with you telling yourself the right stuff to think about these problems, you're just doing moves. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's see if we can figure this out a little bit. Ready, set, go. Let it bend. There you go. Better. Right there, right there, right there. That's how you shoot.
Charging forward. Get the horn. Oh,
Right, so let's go back for a second, right? So you get to there.
That was it, though. That was it. Can I comment?
Yeah.
All right, lay down, Vin. Lay down. This is where he's fucking me up. He's coming here, and it's the backup. It's the backup. That's where he's getting me, because if I can't keep this here,
Okay, so look, I walk my dog in here on a leash, right?
Yeah.
How far do you think she's getting?
as far as.
Okay, so why you letting her back up? You're on his neck.
Okay.
My push doesn't always have to be a push. He starts backing back out. Yank this dog's chain and pull him back in.
Okay. Okay. So right here, you're back
Straight.
inside.
He's pull. Now push.
Okay.
You see, I can't. I have to know that I'm going to pull him back in. So if I wanted his neck, I would do that.
Sure.
Right. And now I'm going to attack his neck for a sweep, and he can hold on onto the legs and see who wants what. Right. And then it might suck for him. It might not.
Okay.
But the idea is, I'm going to start to pull, and then right at the end of that, I might turn it back into a push.
Okay.
Like again, there's my ABC, and it's based on 2 moves. Go back and do it. Go back and do it.
Is that the equivalent of like when you're standing, you have the collar kind of like judo guys?
100%. They do this all the time, right? And they're trying to get you to make a step. And this is not any different. He just gets to use the ground this way, right? Let's try it again.
Okay.
Same thing. Boom.
Just
You get raise there, go. Pull. Push. Yep. I see you pulling right in.
Is that now what you want? You want me to go around? Because I'd rather be close guard.
Right? I get to hear like this, and I'm bringing him away, and I feel like, oh, as soon as I go, he starts to move my pants or whatever. So I'm gonna start.
That's what you're saying. Okay. Shake them up.
Yeah, like I'll give a little bit of a pull and a push and then a pull and then a push, and then what I did was
Okay.
I got
Pull on it, push it, pull on it, and then you feel it.
but you want to go down, right? So I'm going. You want to go down? I want you to go down right here. I don't want you to go down right here. Does everybody see how we're attached?
Exactly.
This is the thing that you have to pay attention, especially with gi jiu-jitsu. Now here's the other thing. If this was no gi jiu-jitsu, he's also not holding on to my pants.
Right.
Right? So again, now he's holding on to my legs. Maybe again I go after those hands.
Yes.
But when he's in that really good, and it's a great position, and he's very good at passing from there, and it's all head direction. He's going to drive the steamroller where he keeps redirecting the head. Does that make sense? Right? So you have to be, if you can't be in charge of the how well the in and out goes, I'm going to make the in and out create the up and down.
Sure.
Because that can't be on his terms.
Okay. I see.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
So I want everybody to grab a partner and get to this position. Now the main part of the move, or position, or whatever we say, it's like point, we're moving over. We start close guard, right? So I get to hear, first thing first, especially newer people, but especially people that have been here for a little while, don't just grab the collar, because it's not always there. Right? Usually I'll start and I'll go after this arm if I want this collar. So I'm going to go like this. And now I can come back to this and get a really good grip on this side. Okay? So use a little bit of sleight of hand even if you're doing the most simple things. Then when you get here, turn your hand. Right? Okay, I'm just give me some resistance, right? And he's here and he's trying to push my leg down, whatever. When you, this is the second part. The full chain. Good, he goes to drive into me. Good, now drive into me. Look, what happened?
You collapsed.
I collapsed my hip though.
Right.
And when the hip broke, the arm went, oh man, look, it's here. I have to, and he's gonna park the van right on top of me. I know he's gonna try to, right? So when you get this grip, and I get to here, the hip is the second part. So now when he tries to push into me, he's actually not getting, he's helping me out. Third part, when I drag him back up, I keep the Turkish get up. And then what did we do the other day? We were going, hopping out, throwing the person off to the side, or we could do the snap down, get to a front headlock, like whatever you want to do from there. But the idea, loop chokes, come back in, get on the loop choke, there's so many different options. But I want you to play around with this with a partner right now. The main thing is your elbow drag and get up. Okay, for the opposite side by myself, just so everybody can see, I get the collar. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the hand so the elbow faces the right way. Next thing, when the foot comes down on that side, it's up on the hip and not this. This. Now the chain is locked in. It's going to be hard for him to be able to drive it. Next part, don't get up on your elbow like this. You go, I'm going to elbow drag. You go back to it, and I push with that foot, and I start elbow dragging, and this doesn't bend. Does that make sense? I see everybody work through that at like 5%, and then 6%, and then 7%. You get what I'm saying, right? Diligently do some of this work so you can figure out what I'm talking about, and make sure that your movements are perfect before it gets harder. I'll come around and help. Get some partners. 3, 2, 1, go. I took you down. Close your door.
You're demoing it.
Now from here, I'm going to be the one trying to you're going to be the one trying to create space. I'm not going to do it very well. Okay, so first things first, set up the collar. how do you grab the collar? How do I want you to grab the collar? Sort of. I know it's a lot of stuff, right? So check this out. If I want this collar over here, stand right? So I need my hands, that's why I set that up, right? So if I want to cross grip with this one, right? You want to get a good grip up here. We're gonna start down here, grab. Cool. And then go that. That's a much better grip. Now change the elbow and straighten the arm. That's exactly what you want. So now, now the second part. When this foot comes down, boom, hip it. That's what I want. Because now when I push into you, keep the hip, believe in it, keep straight, good. Now I'm actually not getting any closer. Next part is you're gonna drag back. Now hold on, go back. Don't pick up the head first. Reach that arm out straight, roll on your side. Roll on your side right here. Okay, good. This foot's gonna help you push. Every time that I'm gonna try to drag and get back up, here's the bottom leg, right? I want it all the way underneath. So when you drag up, suck the foot underneath, ready to go. Good. What's one thing she needed to fix?
Straight the arm.
Straight back on that part again. Everybody keeps doing it. That's why I'm teaching this. Right, come back. Right here. Good, hip in. Yep. Good. This is strong, so I don't push. This stays. Good. Stays. Now, drag, because I'm going to push into you while you're dragging, and that's what I wanted. Perfect. Now, this is perfect. Now, you go to the hand. Keep that. Yes. That's it. And now, look, if I'm here like this, snap it right down. Snap. And now I'm looking at the ground and you're winning head to head.
See, that was awesome.
That was good. That was good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is the most simple form of like what I'm trying to get everybody to pay attention to. It's just the structure on the way up. People do things very well up until a certain point, and it's usually when they feel a little bit more pressure and they go like this. Yeah. Oh man, this gets tough. I really need to move there. Like, no, I just let it go to try to get out. If you do that with somebody that has very good control and they're looking for any little break in the wall, they're going to take advantage of it. Right? So I can't let something go to move. Yes. That's the Turkish get up part, right? That's the Heisman stays there. And what it is like I'm putting up a wall, like I can't let you get closer. And this is not any different than a game if you get stuck down. Right? If I get stuck down, what am I still doing? I'm trying to stop your shoulders from getting close. When I grab the collar and I start you from the guard, I get to start with an advantage because you're on the other side of my hips. So even if you try to go around and I keep my arm straight and I'm able to ride this all the way through, you protractor. You know what a protractor is, right? It just draws circles on a page. It doesn't make it closer. Right? It just keeps drawing circles on a page. And that's what I want you to do is I want you to keep going all the way around. That would be your idea. And then it's going to open me up just to the other group. Right? But this is what we set. But it's where my hips are too. I'm not going to start this if you're already in side control. Right? I need to go now and create this. If we were doing it on a low pass, okay, it's when they pass the pass over. Right? Everybody's on this side, so you go this way, right? And he starts passing through like go ahead, go. Passing through this. The head, but then the next thing is as he's going through, go, because we're doing some flash, I'm stopping. I'm stopping the shoulders. I'm stopping where the head wants to go. I'm not really pushing on him hard with the legs. What does he want me to do? He wants me to commit with the legs. He wants to push with the legs. And that's as soon as this opens up, that's exactly what he wants. If I start going, don't put, yeah, look at this. Now it's real easy. He's going to control the legs and walk right around. Your instinct as a human is to do what I just did. What I want you to do when you're here is unlearn that shit. And talk your way through it and go, no, the battle is not on the legs. Right? Because we get to that same spot and he's passing this way, I'm actually just going to let the legs come in here. Because he wants this spot. Right? And then the other part is he's going to A-B me on the head. You see how the shoulder's in? If I push his head this way, I'm giving him everything he wants. Right? So what should I do?
Shut that.
No, I can't.
Block with
If I can reach for it,
block with your elbow.
fist, there you go, look at this back. Just as far as I go. You see how he backed out because he didn't want that shoulder to turn. Right? But does he give me the ability to maybe even sit up from here? Because he took his weight off. Right? I'm not attached with the arm, but I will keep working through this. Like, what's his next move? Ready to go? Now I have an arm. You see how I also left my foot in the outside on that side? This, I'm not here because I know he's going to swoosh and go around. You have to be aware of all of these little things. So I came in here and I made this little grip. I'm okay with it because I'm almost winning the head position.
I like that one.
right? But look at where my foot is. Because if worst case scenario, he goes to jump over to that side, I drop down and I put this in here, right? Now, the next thing as I start working through this is Vinny still likes some of this, believe it or not. Why? Because the shoulders are getting close to his target. So if I wanted to move out of here, what am I going back after? The shoulders, right? You see which way he's passing? So I'm gonna go right back after this one here, like this.
Oh.
Just working my way back up. Now look how I'm getting up. I'm pushing that shoulder and making him pick his side. I'm dictating which side he gets to lead his head on, right? And I'm gonna see where he wants to bite. I didn't just already try to get up. I didn't go, I did the move, I gotta get up. It's not like that.
Right.
Because he knows the move too. And he's like, we're gonna keep riding this out until we get to, and what happens is, let's say this is the line, right? And I'm passing, everybody's trying to get to their side of the line. It's tug of war. And it's like, I got it. There we get here. There we get here. And we're always trying to defend the line. And if you get further away from the line, you got to work your way back to the line. But the problem is a lot of people fail on the goal line. The goal line stand, right? The 2-yard line, running play, right? They just squeeze through those little holes and they get to side control. They get to that position. Again, not the end of the world.
Right.
Right? If you have stuff from side control. But the idea is like, how did they get through? Oh, that shoulder turned at the end. And he turned his shoulder, then he came up and he took a big bite and then he dropped down. So he almost like had a double move that he did to work his way through. And I know you do those too. Yeah, because you're like, I know you're gonna probably catch the first one, but how about the second one where I take this big bite? And then like worst case scenario, I got a bite on you. Right? And he got a little bit closer to his target, which is work his way up here, get to some sort of upper body control so I can't sit up anymore, so my arms get to a weaker position. Once he gets here, am I thinking frame the shoulders? No, because it's a weak position at this point. I'm thinking try to get my hands to the inside. Because now the next thing I want him to do is what? Go which way?
Up.
Up. Right? We get to here, and Vinny like, all right, passes and he gets through. Go ahead, pass, look, he gets here. He likes this least of all. Because if he likes to attack arms, he's gonna go find them. Right? If I end up here, this is a different game. And this is what he wants to do. So, but you notice what dictates that game? For him. It's still the same as on the pass. What dictates his game on the pass? 2 main points. Carlos knows. What are the 2 main points of the pass for him? What are the 2 strongest things in the pass? Head and outside arm. Guess what it is for bottom side control?
And outside
Head
arm.
and outside arm. So what am I putting so much stock in everything else for? I'm like, all right, try not to get mounted. Right, and he starts working with me every second. Already inside. Ready scales is working. Does everybody also notice my hip? Watch me gain a lot of ground on this. Ready? Why did everything become weak? Because I drop my head. Well, I keep my head here like this. He doesn't even feel like he wants to walk up because I'm in a much better position. The second it drops, he's noticing me flattening out. This is what's keeping my outside shoulder, and it's also keeping my hips attached. Right? If I need to create a scramble, if I wanted to get the head on this side, right? That's what I'm doing. And now do I have inside hands? So he decides to come back down to side control again. Inside handstand. So now I'm going to go lift and try to work my way back in. Right? And where's the battle? He goes, all right, I got to get an arm or something before he comes back in and lifts. Right? He knows where the battle is. You're going to say, what's up?
No, I was waving to the guy here.
Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So it's hard to teach this stuff because I want to teach the theory behind it. So that way, the person that comes in, pretty new, not so new. Right? Not so new. Like this people, you guys aren't even on that there. Right? So you should be able to plug this into your game. And what it is not paying attention to doing moves. I understand if you go online and it's not bad because it programs your brain on finishes. When I started training jiu-jitsu, I was under the impression that every class was basically the coach just showing you how to kill somebody else. Right? I mean, overall it is. But what I wanted was, what finish are we doing today? Because that's the ultimate goal. Like, what finish? How many finishes do you know? How many different style guillotines we can set up today? How about all the bad positions? I'll put them in air quotes. How can they be that bad? They're part of the game. Right? Do you win every time you get to these positions? No. Okay, so somebody must be pretty good on the other side of that, right? You're playing basketball, somebody's on defense, somebody's on offense, and somebody's on hockey, same exact thing, football, same exact thing. Every sport ends up being the same exact thing. Right? So program yourself for what's happening in the moment in the sport and expect it. Right? How many different plays are there in football? Thousands. But how many are very similar? You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's just like, and that's why they're hard to figure out. Because one little adjustment here or here changes the game. Right? And you can't go, oh, I thought it was going to be, that's the game. You're going to be ready for both of those. You're going to be ready for all three of those. And at different levels of where we're at, you know, a little bit more in the beginning, you're trying to take this all in at face value. I'm trying to figure it out what he's saying, like, but it makes a little bit of sense. And then for you guys, it should make a lot of bit of sense. Right? And then a little bit more sense. Like for you guys, that's how it works. But everybody should be able to go, you know what, I don't do. You know what, I wasn't thinking about that. Damn, I actually never put the thought into the outside arm and the head are the most important things that they have. Why am I paying attention to anything else? And if you want to be good on defense, you want to have a good guard, you want the guard to lead the sweeps and legs and chokes and all that sort of stuff, it has to start with good structure. We're not guessing.
My biggest breakthrough in defense was my hips.
Which is what?
Using my hips.
Yeah.
Talk about
Activate the entire
there
chain.
were so many times where I was just getting crushed and flattened and I couldn't get out. And then I realized, well, wait a minute, my hips aren't. I think when I was working with Denise years ago when we were doing private lessons, that you would notice that I believe you're able to correct it for me. It still took me a while to sink it in, but using my hips even to control where my arms are. My arm is here and they're going for an arm bar. I can't just bring my elbow back.
Right.
But if I rotate my hips with my elbow, then there's a better chance that they're not going to be able to hold on to that, and I can get my elbow to the mat and not get arm barred.
Right.
And that's like my biggest defense, is using the
It's
hips
the same
along
thing when
with
you're doing
the rest of my
submissions.
body.
Right? If we're doing a submission, we talked about this the other day too. It's your entire body against one part of theirs. When you're working on a bad spot, it's not just the arms. It's not just the legs, right? Go and watch the beginning grappling tournaments, right? People trying to get their guard back. And then these two people spin around in a circle forever, and one person can't pass, the other can't, yeah, and they can't get their knee back in because they don't have the second part of that. The second part of the shrimp is move your head away and then move your butt away again, and now look the leg will go. They don't want to take that chance because that's the, you know, I got it in, but it's not working. I'm not flexible enough. Like, no, it's not that. You're not positioning your body right. You're doing the move, which is okay. Like I say all the time, like anybody can watch TV and then like go, I could do triangle. It's like, you could do a picture of what a triangle is if somebody lets you do it. You can't get me, or even if somebody else that didn't try, you're probably not getting them to try. Right? The technique is not the finish. The technique is the set. Fuck, I didn't see that. Wait, hold on. No. Hey, hold on, wait, time out. Yeah, that's the game. Like that's the fun part. It's not, I got manhandled and beat up and the person was stronger than me and smashed me into the mat. I don't think that's it, right? Because the ones that make it look easy are the ones that everybody wants to emulate. The ones that make it look like a lot of hard work. Damn, that guy's awesome, but it's a lot of hard work, you know? You know what I mean? There's not a lot of people that say, you know, I want to be like the machine, what's his name? Marab. You know, I love to be like Marab, but it's a lot of work. He's go, wrestle, go. Like, he's programmed that. He's made everything he does around it. I mean, defended the title. Have you heard this story? Defended the title. DC went to his house the next day and took out King's out running.
Yeah.
He did 5 rounds with one of the Khabib family guys. Like, I mean, this is what you're dealing with, right? So, are you, if you're going against him, are you going to try to get way better wrestling and match that? No, I'm not. I'm going around it. I'm not. I'm going to do what he's good at. He's the best. I'm going to figure out a way around it. You don't think people can play with Jordan? Yeah, you show the highlights, he's killing everybody. Go show the lowlights or the regular things that happen to everybody in the game. Everybody talks about Jordan, they don't remember any regular plays. You know how many regular plays he has? You know how many baskets he missed in a regular game? Nobody talks about that.
The highlight reels.
Right? just like people talk about Randy Couture, nobody talked about his record. World champion, he was the man at one time, right? Nobody talks about it. So hopefully this helps program your game a little bit. I'll stop talking. But add it in. And the best part about it is you have so many people. I know there's not as many people here, in the daytime, which sometimes I like that. But man, you come to a nighttime class all week. I'm gonna count some people, and there's 65.
Hey, yeah, there used to be like 45 or 50.
Yeah, so that's so many different looks from so many different people that are doing things a little bit different. I do good with this person, but that girl came to me. And this guy just brings on this girl. They're just different games. And you have the opportunity to be open to that stuff. And how hard you want to win is how much you're going to learn. I'm not saying go in there and go through the motions. I'm saying go in there and try to keep track of what's going on, and you'll be successful. If you go in there to try to win and you don't like losing, you're going to learn at a slower rate than everybody else is. Don't get me wrong. Nobody likes losing. And if anybody comes in here and tells me that they like losing, there's a name for it. You know what they call it? What is it? You're a loser. Right? But if you're coming in and you're losing and you're just getting caught and you're trying, I lost, I'm trying different stuff, whatever, and I'm trying. If I'm not going to get that, it's like miss the ball.